Yasu Malagedo. Welcome to the Malaka podcast. Chris Pratt.
Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show!
Do. Chris Pratt is the new Mario, and the short guy with the beard from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is Luigi. The guy that kind of looks like me is gonna be Bowser, and the woman from that chess series is Princess Peach. Also, the guy from Pineapple Express is going to play Donkey Kong. The guy that was on SNL is gonna play Cranky Kong. This sounded better when I sort of rehearsed it before, but just kind of winging it. What are we gonna do now? One last thing I forgot to say. The guy from Keel and Peele, no, not the guy who directed Get Out, the other guy who has a shaved head, is gonna play Toad. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sebastian Maniscalco gonna play Spike. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Gonna wrap this up. Dun 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 dun. Wait, I don't want to start the podcast on a sad note. What? No fireworks? Fuck you. Let's go!
The brothers! Time for a new day. But as we always say, neatness counts.
That's right, Mario. And by the way, hello, pieces of spaghetti on your overalls.
Luigi, then you have a little bit of spaghetti sauce on your shirt, as usual.
Holy fucking shit. I've turned myself into a WAP Guinea stereotype. And what kind of Italian name is Pratt? I mean, what's going on with this movie? Holy shit. Is that Nicole Eggert in my mirror? Hey, Malaka, what happened to your accent? Holy fucking shit. It turned into Baywatch. And now I sound like a Borat. Wawa weewa. What the fuck happened to the skit? Fuck. No wonder I have 3 listeners. Anyways, what I'm trying to say here is that Chris Pratt has always been a pretty cool dude. And now he has the chance to be even cooler by voicing Mario in the new Super Mario Brothers movie that will be released sometime during the holidays in 2022, which means by 2025, we will see an actual trailer. But until then, we're just gonna enjoy all the trolls online just making fun of him and what's he gonna sound like. You know, he hasn't released that information yet, so we don't know. But all I can say is this. Again, he seems like a good dude. Hopefully he doesn't fuck it up. He better not fuck it up. I'm just saying, I mean, there's a lot of pressure on him. So again, you know, there's, you know, I mean, like in a way there's no pressure because, no, fuck that. There's a lot of pressure, man. So yeah, don't fuck this up. But yeah, according to CNN here, yeah, it seems to be pretty legit. Chris Pratt will star as the voice of Mario in an upcoming Super Mario Brothers movie. The Guardians of the Galaxy actor will voice Mario, the tubby Italian plumber who changed the world of video games with the release of Super Mario Brothers 36 years ago. So yeah, it's big shoes to fill, man, you know. But again, you know, I of course I'm going to talk about that, you know, more later on. But right now we're talking more about Chris Pratt. Okay, just the way he is right now. So again, there's no pressure, none whatsoever. I mean, with the Lego movie, you could have do what you want, and then the Guardians of the Galaxy, I never heard of it until the movie came out. So, but then third time is a charm. So let's, hopefully, again, Mr. Pratt, Chris, don't fuck this up. But again, we're going to talk about your life right now, and with the help of Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, I'm able to do that. Because as we all know, Wikipedia is very reliable. Yeah, I mean, for the most part it is. I mean, sometimes they fuck up, and I don't know, they predicted like Norm Macdonald died like way before he did, and it's a whole thing there. But, again, the focus is more on Mario here, and Chris Pratt not fucking it up. So again, Chris Pratt, man, I wish you all the best with that, and let's discuss a little bit more about your life. And whereabouts you came from, all that stuff. So we're going to get to the Kim Kardashian joke later on. But for now, let's just stick to this. Christopher Michael Pratt. Middle name Michael. All right. Already a cool guy. Born June 21st, 1979. Is an American actor and comedian known for starring in television as well as action and animated films. He rose to prominence for his television roles, particularly as Andy Dwyer. I think that's how you say that. Dwyer? Yeah. In the NBC sitcom Parks and Recreation between 2009 and 2015, for which he received a critical acclaim and was nominated for the Critics' Choice Television Award for Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series in 2013. He also starred earlier in his career as Bright Abbott in the WB drama series Everwood, and had roles in Wanted, Jennifer's Body, Moneyball, The 5-Year Engagement, Movie 43, we'll get to that later, Zero Dark 30, Delivery Man, and Her. Pratt went on to establish himself as a Hollywood leading man in 2014, with lead roles in 2 critically and commercially successful films, Warner Animation Group's The Lego Movie as Emmett Brickowski, and Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy as Star-Lord. That's his name in the movie, really? Star-Lord? No. Come on. Really? Okay. In 2015, Time magazine named him one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Pratt starred in Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and he reprised his Marvel role Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, and that's it. Meanwhile, in 2016, he was part of an ensemble. I just love saying the word like that. Cast in The Magnificent Seven and the male lead in Passengers. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, he's done pretty well for himself. The last couple of years, he's absolutely kicked ass, taken over as a leading man. They made a good point here. In that 1 year, I was thinking to myself, okay, so he's going to be the lead in the Lego movie, which should do well for the most part. Lego is it's been a big part of my life for quite some time, when I was younger anyway. I don't know, back in the day, I mean, like, they're so generic, like, I don't know, like, every Lego piece looked like The Simpsons, and now it's like they got the fucking Shaun of the Dead Legos. It's crazy, so, you had a feeling that was going to do well, and then Guardians of the Galaxy, that whole Marvel universe, taking the lead on that. So, I mean, I was like, both these pictures have a huge potential of being, well, huge. And they were. So, and then after that, the guy's pretty much written his own paycheck. So, yeah, the guy's done pretty well for himself. So, that's pretty awesome. But again, the whole thing with Mario, all I'm saying is this. I mean, this is Mario, Luigi, all those dudes were a big part of my life, man. Somewhere along the line, I'm probably related to one of these dudes. Probably Luigi because he's taller. But don't fuck it up. That's all. Like, no pressure, no pressure. Just don't fuck it up. That's all I'm saying. But again, we're not here to talk about that. Maybe a little bit, but. According to Fascinate here, there's lots of other facts about this guy other than Mario. So let's get into it. It says here, several years ago, Chris made a video of himself reading a fake text from Steven Spielberg accepting a role for Jurassic Park 4. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. If you're not crazy, you probably won't be a good actor. So I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I've practiced lines in front of the mirror too. I've had buddies, that have told me the same thing as well. So, which means we're all fucking crazy. But yeah, for a normal person, this probably seems a little crazy. But this is how much he wanted to be in this movie. So, I mean, me personally, I wanted to be in the first one. Because the other ones are, I don't know, we'll get more into that later. But the point is, who would have known it would have actually came true? Not me. I don't know. I can't predict the future. If I did, I would be a billionaire. Windows, Starbucks, all that shit. But again, this is cool he did that. So you're younger, you got dreams. Hopefully you can achieve them, but chances are you don't. But this one, he definitely did. Pratt has become known for his ability to bulk and cut for various roles. I assume that means lift weights and stuff. Yeah, not like bulk barn. His role in Jurassic Park 2 is no different. In fact, he has lost so much weight that people are saying he is too skinny. Wish I had that problem. So, what did he do? He went on Instagram and he put up a post and he did it the best way he could. Yeah, it doesn't say how he did it. It just says he did it, and yeah, there's no quote, no nothing. I gotta say, Fascinate, you're making me look bad here. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if I can find something very quickly. Please hold. Thank you very much to the elevator scene in Super Mario Brothers, the movie. Now, I found a whole bunch of clips of him talking about this new segment he created called What's My Snack? And here's the first episode.
Hey, Chris Pratt here on the set of Jurassic World 2. Now for a new segment I call What's My Snack?
So people always bug him, because he has to have a strict diet for Jurassic World. And the first episode here, he talks about eating some kind of shake that's in a jar and sealed with wrapping paper for some reason. The clear shit, whatever, the Glad. Cocoa Bob Banana. What the fuck is this? Jesus. It looks horrible. Looks absolutely horrible. Here's the second episode.
Hey gang, Chris Pratt here, back with another segment of What's My Snack? And today we're trying some assorted sashimi. Let's take a look.
Oh, it's so good.
This smells and tastes exactly like Berkeley Power Bake.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what he just said there. I have no idea what he's eating. I've never heard of this. Most of my food comes in boxes. So hey, this is what you got to do to, you know, fight dinosaurs, get a nice paycheck. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah, I mean, he looks happy, but it's one of those like, you know, it looks like I don't know if you ever watched Ted Lasso. You know, like his kind of happiness. You know, you could tell he's doing it too much, but really he doesn't like it, and he's like suffering. You know, that's just me. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I heard a thing when he, you know, he was married to. I forgot the name. She was in all those scary movies. I recently saw her in The House Bunny. Anna Faris. There you go. You know, it didn't work out. I don't know. She said that she never wanted to be in a relationship where, you know, the guy is also acting and, you know, hey, it happens, man. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, you know, she said that, you know, he would just like eat all the time. And, you know, this is even after he got fit. He just, you know, loves to eat. And, you know, by golly, I feel your pain, Mr. Pratt. Okay, I get it, man. You know, but hey, it's, you know, they I don't know. Apparently, they don't want to see fat people fight dinosaurs. So you know, I don't know. Is that you know, fat shaming? I don't know. I don't care, to be honest with you, about these movies. But again, I'm going to get more into that, and I don't care about the whole term fat shaming either. Like whatever happened to, you know, the classic term fat ass. But the point is, you got to do what you got to do. You know, you got to get basically into stripper shape. Chris Pratt used to work as a stripper. Oh, that's a good segue. Before his career took off, he apparently wasn't very good at it. He says here he auditioned for a steady gig at a strip club, but bombed the audition. Okay, there you go. So, you know, he's too skinny. I worked at a strip club. I don't know. I mean, eating habits. Okay, you know, he can't eat a good cheeseburger. You know, but you know, it's still 2 out of 3, man. I mean, it's not a bad life. Pratt used to be homeless, living out of his van in Hawaii before landing his first acting job. I didn't know he was from Hawaii. It shows a picture of his van here. Pretty cool. Definitely. Okay, he's got Star Fox on there. Okay. Sonic the Hedgehog. Hello Kitty. All right. The cricket from Pinocchio. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Fuck, I forgot that guy. He's always. Oh yeah, Marvin the Martian. That's right. This makes me very angry. And a couple other people, Foghorn Leghorn, which I mean, if he was doing his thing today, he would absolutely be canceled. A couple other Disney characters. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of, you know. I heard a thing on the Disney Channel now where they air certain movies and they'll put in front, like, you know, kind of a disclaimer saying, oh, these movies were made before, blah, 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 you know. So basically what they're trying to say is, we're not going to edit our shit, but we still want to make a profit off this, so suck it up and watch it. So me personally, I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, some of it, yeah, you look back at it, it looks pretty bad. But, yeah, still. Oh, look at this. He had a bus too. He had a car. Everything's yellow here. Yellow and pink. Okay, so, yeah, you know, that's a good contrast, I guess. Minnie Mouse Mobile. And it says here, the Ron Artest Family Fun Bus. Huh. Okay. You know what? That's a whole podcast for another time. Chris used to wrestle and even finished 5th in the state tournament in high school. Cool. Pratt learned German in school and is fluent in the language. Dankeschön. While living in Hawaii, which again, by the way, I mean, that's got to be pretty cool. I mean, you know, think about it. Like, even if you are homeless, you know, like, I mean, worst case scenario, you just sleep on the beach, right? I mean, I've done that. I mean, I did that when I was really shit-faced, but still, I mean, you wake up the next day, it's hey, it's cool. Sand is soft and it's nice. It really is. So it's not a bad place to be homeless. I'm just saying, and it's warm. Pratt waited on tables at Bubba Gump Shrimp in Maui. Wait. They actually have from Forrest Gump, they actually have the restaurant? Really? Oh, shit. I didn't read that. Okay. I mean, what more do you want in life? I don't know. You sleep on the beach, eat shrimp all day. Fuck, this is... you're a stripper. This is a pretty good life, man. I mean, I'm not seeing any negatives here. You live in the Partridge Family bus. I mean, this is all right. Where he was discovered by one of Tommy Chong's daughters, and get the fuck, come on, this is he knows Tommy Chong, man. What the fuck? This is the best life ever. And cast in his first role. 2 years later, he was in his first big role in WB's Everwood. Fuck me. This guy's cool as shit. I mean, what a life, man. Hey, man, it's cool you fuck my daughters, man, but, you want to be a movie star, too? I mean, this is, fucking awesome. Holy shit. Tommy Chong, bro. Fuck, love that guy. Where's my lighter? No. Chris met his future wife, Anna Faris, while they were making Take Me Home Tonight. They two married. What kind of grammar is this? No, the two married. The fuck? This does not represent my grammar, folks. I mean, I can't read English, but at least I can pronounce it. In 2009, and have a son, Jack. That's nice. Rediscovering religion. Pratt describes himself as a non-denominational Christian and stated that his faith was redefined after his son Jack was born prematurely. Him and his wife, Anna Faris, obviously at the time, prayed often for the well-being of the baby. That's rough, man. Honestly, all jokes aside, that's the biggest fear of any parent. You just hope everything goes well, and premature babies, you got to make sure they get that extra care, and I'm judging by the picture, it looks like he's no, sorry. Anna Faris was crouching down. I was like, fuck, he's that tall already? No. Yeah, he seems cool. So I'm glad everything worked out. Pratt's graduating class nominated him as the class clown. No shit. This guy always had a funny bone. Are we surprised? Or, again, we're going to get to the Kim Kardashian joke in a bit. The actor was not only an athlete and the class clown, he was also very popular in high school. Okay, so guys, again, let's just review this whole thing here. Okay, first of all, when I die, I'm coming back as him. Second, I'm not seeing any negatives here. Okay, homeless in Hawaii on a beach, and you're smoking weed with Tommy Chong. Wham. Fuck. So much so that his classmates elected him to make the graduation speech. So he had a friend or two. Okay, so that's good. Anna Faris has revealed that she bonded with Pratt over their mutual love for collecting insects. So worst case scenario, that's the most weird thing about this guy. Okay, he collects cockroaches or ants or something. I don't know. That's... still, this doesn't make a dent in his awesome life. It's just too good to be true, guys. The scene in Guardians of the Galaxy where Star-Lord drops the orb, Pratt actually dropped the orb by accident, but stayed in character. The director loved it so much, he decided to include it into the movie. There you go. Sometimes a blooper turns into the actual story. Chris Pratt has showed off his musical chops on Parks and Rec on several occasions. But was it real? Yup. The actor knows how to jam out on the guitar and can sing. Well, is there anything this guy can't do? Really? I mean, I thought Robert Downey Jr. was the coolest one in the Marvel universe. I mean, look at this guy. I don't know. Can you turn water into wine too? Shit. This is an odd one. Yeah, because everything's been odd so far, right? Mostly because we didn't know this was a job. Before his acting career took off, Pratt used to also be a coupon salesman, and according to the actor, he was very good at it. Okay, so on top of, every blessing he's had so far, he gets to go door to door during the day. I'm sure he's run into a lonely housewife, and you can write the rest, allegedly. When Chris was selling coupons out of his van, he ended being issued an insurance ticket he couldn't pay for. This resulted in a warrant being issued for his arrest. This technically, he was a real outlaw before he played one in Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, okay, if you want to stretch it, sure. I have a friend of mine who actually literally got a ticket for jaywalking, but he's no gangster, man. The actor lost and gained 70 pounds several times for different roles in the past 5 years. Now that is awesome. I mean, take it from a guy who's lost over 100 pounds. Again, this isn't a contest, guys, okay? Because clearly if it was, Chris Pratt is absolutely destroying me. But, especially to go up and down, man, like for roles, it is a pain in the ass. It's awesome to gain weight, don't get me wrong. It is very cool and a lot of fun. But to lose it again and then again, it's a pain in the ass, man. So the guy's got to have a lot of discipline for that. For his audition for the role of Scott Hatteberg in Moneyball, Pratt learned how to play baseball, including batting left-handed, despite being right-handed. There you go. Listen, you got the chance to be in a movie with Brad Pitt. You do what you got to do, okay? That's it. Hey, he's a cool guy too. We all know that. I'm just saying. I mean, it's but still, the fact that he met Tommy Chong and that's awesome, man. Chris was supposed to only be a guest star on NBC's Parks and Rec, but he was so well loved that he was pumped up to being a regular in season 2. Happens all the time, guys. Again, what did I tell you? If you're an actor, just be nice to people off and on the set. Just do your thing. Don't be a pain in the ass. Do your thing. He seems like a lovable guy, so I'm not surprised. Chris Pratt's characters are so well liked that he has had 3 Lego figures based on them. One for Emmett for the Lego movie, obviously. Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy, which I still can't believe that's his name, and I never even thought of that. And Owen from Jurassic Park. There you go. So again, it shows a picture of the Lego world. Like, it's crazy. I mean, this was it looked like a picture of Springfield here. But now, I mean, they got like so many different characteristics, movies, TV shows. It's pretty awesome. I'm very envious of the generation behind me, just because of that. That's it. Okay, not really. Pratt did date his on-screen sister from Everwood, Emily Van Camp. Okay, well, it wasn't, okay, fascinating. You guys kind of built this shit up, okay? It's not his real sister. It happens all the times, okay? The same shit happened on Dexter, too, so. Chris Pratt and Anna Faris both grew up in Washington in towns only 20 minutes away from each other. There you go. Small world, guys. Chris Pratt is not just ridiculously good looking and talented in acting, You got to rub it in, eh? Okay. He is also a bit of an artist. Of course he is. The actor used to draw a lot in high school and painted some murals for a friend's restaurant. Fuck. So now he's making money doing... Again, like, seriously, is he from Krypton or... Jeez, what a life. But apparently, here's more. Chris Pratt stole his Star-Lord costume from the Guardians of the Galaxy set so he could visit sick children in the hospital in character. That's awesome. See, there you go. I remember seeing a thing, Johnny Depp doing that as well. It's nice he can do that. That's cool. Keep the costume, man. Worst case scenario, you get a few bucks, you go on eBay, I'll explain later. Apparently, director of Gunn loved Pratt's audition so much that he was prepared to offer him the role without the weight loss. The actor chose to request 6 months to drop 50 pounds and ended up losing over 60. There you go. So the guy's dedicated, man. I mean, you got to give him props on that. I mean, although that would have been cool to see like him a little bit chubbier, I guess, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, man, everything worked out. Chris Pratt and Anna Faris used to have a designated day for sexting called Sex Text Wednesdays, when they could send each other the filthiest messages. I got news for Chris Pratt, man. You don't need a certain day for that. I just do it. You're with a special woman. You can just, and she's cool with you. Saying perverted things. It's magic. Chris Pratt loves improvising on set. He even improvised the kissing scene in Jurassic Park. So Bryce Dallas Howard's reaction is real. She's cool. Your dad is cool. Chris Pratt is cool. In a scene on Parks and Rec, Amy Poehler's character, Leslie, accidentally walks on a naked Andy, Chris Pratt. As a prank, Pratt ditched the nude undies he was supposed to sport and went bare pickle, really fast name? Okay, on set. So the look of surprise on Poehler's face is 100% genuine. And I'm 100% genuine when I say that I didn't know anything about Chris Pratt until the last 10 minutes here. Holy shit, this guy's, even before he became a big-time actor, this guy's lived a hell of a life. I would have considered it a good life just meeting Tommy Chong. So, this guy's a cool motherfucker, man. I mean, holy cow. And I think on top of that now, he is married to one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughters. So you can clearly see a theme here. He only goes out with women with famous fathers. Isn't it weird though that like Tommy Chong went to jail, for his family there, and then Arnold at the time was governor, and he could have got Tommy Chong out, and I don't know. The point is, this is fantastic. This is a kick-ass life, man. I mean, holy shit. But again, we still have to go through his. I mean, what bother going through his movies? Like he's already won. But anyways, let's see where Chris Pratt actually started. And of course, I always love to go on IMDb because Rotten Tomatoes. So let's begin. In the year 2000, that's when Chris Pratt had his first job, and it was a short that was called Cursed Part 3. He played a character named Devon. There's not even what does it say here? A horror comedy that spoofs the who gives a shit? Honestly, I mean, again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just blown away how much of a whoa, hold on. Okay, so we got director Ray Dong Chong. Who is Ray Dong Chong, you ask? I'm glad you did. She's the daughter of Tommy Chong. Okay, for those of you who remember, oh fuck, see again, here's the connection. Okay, so you got Commando. Okay, one of my top 5 favorite Arnold movies. He says like eggs 3 times. I don't know, like a friend of mine. I don't know, just random. Like he's fighting people. Eggs. I don't know. I don't get that either. But anyways, the you know. The classic scene. Remember Sully when I promised to kill you last? Yeah, that's right, Matrix. You did. I lied. Classic. He actually does say something. He doesn't just go. He says something. I forgot what it was. I don't know. I'll look it up later. The point is that she's the woman that Arnold teams up with in the movie. So again, there's that fucking crazy connection. Holy shit. This is a fucking life, man. But anyways, look at Chris Pratt in this picture. He looks like I don't know, like if a lumberjack had sex with Garfunkel. You know, he's got that thing going. But yeah, man. Does it have a rating on here? 5.8 out of 10. Who cares? His life is fucking 20 out of 10. I mean, this is like fucking awesome. So yeah, that was his first thing. Then 2001. Sorry, I'm a little ahead of myself here. TV series called The Huntress. TV series, never heard of it. The Extreme Team. I don't know what that is. Extreme Team. I don't know. He's already living an extreme life. I don't know. What more do you want? I don't know. Oh, snowboarding. Okay. 3.6 out of 10. Okay, not the best, but you know, what are you gonna do? Strangers with Candy. That's all I ask. I mean, if I meet a stranger, if they got candy for me, I'm good. Yeah, I have not seen this one. Written by Stephen Colbert, or one of the writers. Yeah. 6 out of 10, not the best, you know, but hey. Path of Destruction TV movie. And as I mentioned before, he was on a TV series from 2002 to 2006 called Everwood. Is this a porn? No. What is it? A widowed brain. Sorry, Brian. I always get those confused. Oh no, it is brain. Brain surgeon. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm tired. From Manhattan moves his 2 children to the small mountain town of Everwood, Colorado. Okay, well, hey, you know, white people got problems too. You know, it's you know, it gets rough out there. What can I tell you? I recognize that guy. Wasn't he in that movie with the? Wasn't the one where the Samuel Jackson got ate by the shark? I don't know. No, Cool J had like a whatever, a parrot, and then the shark ate the parrot. You ate my parrot. Deepest, bluest, my hat is like a shark's fin. They all can't be winners. But yeah, he was in that. Then he was in the OC. Really? Fuck, I don't remember him in that. Well, now I'm busted. Yeah. I did watch the OC. I don't know. I'm a weird individual. If you guys haven't figured this out by now, I don't know. I didn't watch Melrose Place. Didn't watch 90210. Yeah, for some reason in my 20s, I decided to watch the OC. So I don't know. Go figure. It's kind of like like a white, serious version of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I mean, that's the best way I could describe it. He played a character named Che, which Pratt. I don't know. I thought that was like Irish or something, but yeah, okay. So maybe it's Spanish too. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I didn't remember him in this show. I gotta be honest. So yeah, he was in 9 episodes. Really? Shit. Okay. Cool. Then he was in a movie called Walk the Talk. I didn't see that one. The Batman, the TV series. He was in 1 episode of that as a cartoon. Yeah. Oh God, this looks horrible. Oh Jesus. No, no. Just watch the one in the early 90s. That's the best cartoon version of Batman for sure. That's just, I don't know what that is. And then he was in a thing called Wieners. or Winers. No, is it Wiener? No, it's Wieners. W-I-E. Yeah. You can tell from the movie poster. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Again, guys, my mom was an English teacher, and this is not her fault. This is a, wow. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot going on here. Keenan Ivory Thompson. He's wearing a yellow bow tie for some reason. Jenny McCarthy. Honestly, guys, let's just be honest. I love Melissa McCartney. She is awesome. She's very funny. She seems very sweet too. But I mean, if you told me in the '90s that that Jenny McCarthy's sister would become way more famous than her, I would call you a liar. But it happened, man. It's still happening, actually. Wanted. Dead or Alive. No. Oh, yeah, I remember this movie. Yeah. I mean, this movie was okay. I still don't believe that you can actually shoot and curve a bullet. Evangeline Jolie's, if she's in it, I'm eventually going to see it for sure. I don't know. Apparently she's going out with The Weeknd now. That's, that's a score one for Canada. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, it's a decent little movie. Again, I don't remember Chris Pratt being in that movie. Bride Wars. I can definitely tell you I did not see this movie. Kate Hudson, Anne Hathaway. Yeah, I had to sit through some movie with Kate Hudson in it one time. I don't know what it was, Matthew McConaughey or something, and By the way, just as a side note, I want to say props to Matthew McConaughey for turning down like $14 million for not doing a rom-com. Yeah, good for you, man. Like, no bullshit. I mean, I get it. You can live the easy life, whatever, get that money, but you said fuck it. I want to be a serious actor and actually do good shit. So, good for you, man. Where was I going with this? Yeah. So I ended up having a first date with a woman. It was her birthday, which is really weird for a first date, right? Yeah, I talked about this in probably one of my online podcasts there, online dating, whatever. And it's I don't know. I wasn't a fan of that movie, but yeah, this one long story short, I didn't see this movie. I never heard of it. Deep in the Valley, sort of sounds familiar. I've not seen this movie, but I mean, judging by the movie poster alone, I would like to see it. Chris Pratt has had again, just look at this movie poster, look at the reaction on Chris Pratt, okay? Guys, give me 1 second, please. God, it's me, Michael. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Again, I don't know how long this COVID is going to last, but if it does end up taking me out, or more than likely cholesterol, can I please come back as some guy in the Chris Pratt family? Okay, like even if it's the dog, I don't give a shit. Please. That would just be awesome. So thank you so much. Thank you. Amen. And we're back. Jennifer's Body. This sounds familiar. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is the one with Megan Fox there. Yeah, I did not see this movie. From what I've heard, this is kind of like a cult classic movie, Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it, but like I said, it's people have heard of it. The multi-hyphenate, it's a shorty did. Ben 10 Ultimate Alien Cosmic Destruction. That's a video game, so must mean a voiceover, which means easy money. Take Me Home Tonight. I've never heard of that one. Ben 10 Ultimate Alien TV series. Okay, again, he's doing the voice. Easy money, guys. Trust me. You go in the booth, do your thing. That's it. Then 2011, he did Moneyball. Now, I sort of remember him in this. I think he's only in like a few scenes. This is a great movie, by the way. I mean, a lot of you know, I mean, the whole concept is, the Oakland A's manager, played by Brad Pitt here, was his name, Billy Beane's successful attempt to assemble a baseball team on a lean budget by employing computer-generated analysts to acquire new players. As in other words, find the best people for the cheapest price. Jonah Hill was good in this too. Like I talked about in my Jonah Hill podcast, I think everybody was surprised when he got nominated for best supporting actor. I remember Dustin Hoffman told him, like, he said, "Congratulations, you're not going to win, just enjoy it." But still, he was good in this too. The one scene I like where they're all at the table there and they're just going back and forth, and like, why do we want him? He gets on base. That's he points at Jonah and da. That's it. A great scene, but. Good movie. Philip Seymour Hoffman was in this too. Rest in peace to him, man. We lost that guy way too soon. Awesome actor. If you ever have the chance, see Owning Mahoney. Great fucking movie. But I remember him Chris Pratt being in this just for a little bit. But very good movie. So if you got the chance, definitely check this one out. And like I said, you got a chance to do a movie with Brad Pitt, Jonah Hill, Philip Seymour Hoffman, come on, man. You got to do it. Like, life is good. 10 years. You don't remember this one. I don't know. I got nothing here. Channing Tatum, Zara Dawson, Chris Pratt. No, I never heard of this one. I didn't get the best rating either, but, again, it happens. What's Your Number? He played a character named Disgusting Donald. I mean, the name alone has me intrigued. A woman looks back at the past 19 men she's had relationships with in her life and wonders if one of them might be her one true love. First of all, 19. Okay, so guys, let me just say this again, and again, ladies, if you like rom-coms, I get it, whatever, man. It's, like, whatever floats your boat, But at the same time, let me just take a stab at this. So the number 19, okay? So let me guess, she finds number 20, and that guy ends up being the guy. So again, I don't know this for sure. I'm not going to do the research because I don't give a shit. But it says here the writers, it says Karen Bosnack, and it says here novel 20 Times a Lady. So what does that tell you? 20. Guys, again, I don't think it's that serious of a problem, but let me just... worst case scenario, guys, you live near a hospital, you're sick in the middle of the night, you can just walk down the street and go. It doesn't matter. I mean, will there be a lineup? Of course. And that's it? Okay. All right. Rome is burning again. Okay. But so like I was saying here, I lost my train of thought. Like I ever had it. 20 Times a Lady. So that kind of implies what's going to happen anyways. But it looks like that this is how he met Anna Faris. Very funny actress. I always liked her. So, there you go. And here you have Parks and Recreation, Road Trip. It's a TV series. Obviously, I'm just assuming it's Parks or part of Parks and Recreation here. I don't know, maybe it's a spin-off or something. I don't know. But let me just move a little bit ahead here. Yeah, he did Parks and Recreation starting in 2009 into 2015. So like I said, before he did the role, it's supposed to be just one thing. They loved him a lot, and boom, all of a sudden you're part of a TV series. Very funny. I mean, it wasn't a spin-off of The Office, but it was done the same way, like the documentary style, whatever, with the camera. This is a good show. I like this. Like, the first season, I felt they were still testing out the characters, like Ron. We all love Ron. I got a fucking t-shirt of that guy with the whole pyramid of how he lives his life. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, he's really funny. But yeah, Chris Pratt was really funny in this. The scenes with him and Ron, I remember one time they were just bonding, and like Ron asked him something. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna find the scene here. It'll give me a time to. Just hold on. Oh, much better. Okay, here we go.
I am starving. I haven't had lunch since yesterday, so I'm gonna head over to Callahan's.
Oh, no, don't go there. They totally skimp on pickles. Let me go to Big Head Joe's for you. They have the most insane burritos.
I don't much go for ethnic food.
Trust me, they have one that's called the Meat Tornado. Literally killed the guy last year.
You had me at Meat Tornado.
Now let me explain what just happened there. Basically, he was so excited to get the burrito for Ron that he just completely pulled out the top drawer there, and it was destroyed. Now, ladies, I don't know if you understand this by now, but Chris Pratt absolutely loves his food. Okay? Most guys would probably do the exact same thing. I know I would. And afterwards, they're just bonding, and then they play a little football after. And, you know, at one point, he jumps over a car and sets off the alarm. And, of course, in the movie, it's going to sound more like this. Chris, again, don't fuck this up. The point is, this show was hilarious. Very funny. If you enjoy The Office, you're going to love Parks and Rec. Great bunch of characters, great actors in this one. The thing I heard, though, which is funny, is originally Amy Poehler wasn't supposed to play the main lead. It was supposed to be Christina Applegate, and I think at the time I heard allegedly like she had some kind of cancer and she couldn't do it, but she's doing good now, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, I'm just telling you what I heard. So, but yeah, honestly, great show. If you got the chance, check it out. Again, during COVID, that's all we're doing at this point. We're just binge watching all these shows. So enjoy. Then in 2012, he was in a TV movie, Connect Star Wars Duel. Anything with Star Wars, I have no idea. The 5-Year Engagement. I actually remember this movie. It was okay. You know, kind of like a... It's one of those movies, you know, you're going out with someone, you're living with someone, you have nothing else to do after dinner, you know, it's a Friday night, you don't feel like going out, whatever, you know. You just watch the movie, that's all. So it's a little cute movie. Parks and Recreation, Damn It, Jerry, video short. So as you can see, they've done a lot of whatever spin-offs or little things, you know, from this show. So it tells you how successful the show really was. So it was cool that Chris had the chance to be a part of it, you know. Then Zero Dark 30 came out in 2012. Yeah, it's a good little movie. I remember this. A chronicle of the decade-long hunt for Al-Qaeda terrorist leader Osama bin Laden after the September 2001 attacks and his death at the hands of the Navy SEALs Team 6 in May 2011. That's it, boys. Fuck you, bin Laden. That's it. Fucker. Sorry, I'm a proud Canadian, but I also support my American troops. Very good movie. I liked it a lot. I don't remember much about it because I saw it so long ago, but yeah, this is where like he had to get into some serious shape. And I remember he was on Conan, and he was always known like I'm fat, you know what I mean? But like Chris Pratt, I guess he was like doughy, whatever. You know, I've actually talked to a couple women. I'm like, what do you prefer with Chris Pratt? Like, you know, do you prefer the doughy dude or the rib guy? They're like, they can go for either one. I don't buy that shit at all. But at the same time, yeah, you know, you're gonna play an army guy. You got to get ripped. And then he showed up on Conan, and then, you know, he showed the picture of him, like, all ripped and shit, and it's like, holy fuck. So now, I mean, he really did turn himself into Clark Kent, and officially, and yeah, now his second awesome life can start. Yeah, but in all seriousness, this is a good movie. It's tough to get in shape. If anybody knows this, it's me. So yeah, there you go. Mr. Payback is a short he did. Movie 43. He played a character named Jason in the segment The Proposition. Okay, so on the plus side, you get to do another movie with your then wife. And that's it, man. This is appropriately, this is a shit movie. They try to do different segments and all that. I've talked about this before. The whole thing with Hugh Jackman, they finished that one where he's got the balls, like literally testicles on his chin, and that's how they sold the movie originally. And they got all these different stars to do different segments, and I don't know. Back in the day, there was this movie called Kentucky Fried Movie. I guess they were trying to do something like that for, the recent times, I guess. But it's, and you look at all the people that are in this movie, and you're like, how could this suck, But then you saw Mars Attacks, and enough said. But, so yeah, this is, Worst case, you get a paycheck. 2013, also, the movie Her came out. We all know this movie. I talked about this more in depth, about Mr. Joaquin Phoenix, awesome actor. Amy Adams, Scarlett Johansson was the voice of the computer or whatever. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't remember Chris Pratt in this movie. I really don't. I've only seen this movie once, and I saw it when it first came out, so was he his buddy or something? I don't remember. I don't know. But again, he was in a good movie, so that's it. So again, I highly recommend this movie. It's got an 8 out of 10 score on IMDb. But regardless, it is an excellent movie. Check it out. Delivery Man, not a good movie. I remember this one, Vince Vaughn. This is when Vince Vaughn was popular, but he was like doing a lot of these just not good movies, man. And I slightly remember Chris Pratt in this one. Yeah, I think he was his buddy. So, yeah. It's a weird movie. I don't know. Something to do with him fathering 533 children through anonymous donations to a fertility clinic over 20 years ago. It's just dumb. I don't know. It's one of these movies that should have came out like in the 80s or something. I don't know. But yeah, he plays his buddy. He gets to work with Vince Vaughn. Why not? That's cool. Love Vinny. Did a podcast about him too. Check out those archives. Another movie, Tim's Valley, spelled with 2 M's, as a TV series. I did not see that one. And then 2014 comes out, and this is where Chris Pratt, his career, you thought his life was awesome before. Now it's just, it's one of the best lives of all time. I'm finding out through this podcast. So he does the Lego movie. I'm surprised, honestly, it took this long to make a actual Lego movie. I don't know. I'm just assuming, it's been in the works for whatever so long, but it was pretty good. I'm not gonna sing that fucking song. I don't want to get it in my fucking head again. It's awesome. Okay, let's just say that. Yeah, great movie, great cast of people. He was good in it. The voice fit the character. It's a good movie. It's not just for kids. It's for us people that grew up with Lego too. So you will be very satisfied with this movie. If you're a fan of Lego, you'll absolutely love this movie. And of course, in that same year, Guardians of the Galaxy came out, which, again, like I said before, I had no idea what this movie was about. I just knew, okay, part of the Marvel universe. It's got to be somewhat good. See, before they said his name was whatever. Now they're saying his name is Peter Quill. I'm confused. I don't know. But you know what? Again, guys, when I watch these Marvel movies, it's again, I would like a decent plot, obviously, but I just want at least a third of the movie to be action. Okay, so this delivered on everything: comedy, drama, good cast, good story. He was great in the role. Honestly, I mean, you really believed he was this dude. So, like I said, I don't know anything about this shit. I just learned from what I see in the movies, and that's it. So, but again, excellent movie. If you're a fan of Marvel movies, check it out. Parks and Recreation in Europe. That's a video he did. And then, at this point, again, like I said, after these two hit movies, he could write his own paycheck. They need someone to take over the new Jurassic Park franchise. And he's in this one, the new reboot, or whatever the fuck they call it, Jurassic World. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I mentioned this before, going to the movies in my podcast there. I was lucky enough to see Jurassic Park in a drive-in in the dark, dummy. That's how excited I am about dinosaurs. I have the same vocabulary that I did back then as I do now. But anyways, and it was great experience, especially when it's that scene where like you see the water cup and it makes the dun, dun. There you go. And it was great. I mean, great experience. But I mean, how many of these movies do they have to make? Honestly, I mean, like I watched this one because just whatever, just see, it was okay. I don't know. I'm just one of these people. It's got to be a time where you just wrap it up. And a lot of times I'm sick of reboots and whatever. I'm glad you got the job. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know. Is it just me or is it the same plot every time? Like they go to the island, it's okay. Then everything goes wrong. They save the day, then they leave. Well, we're never coming back here again, unless they make a shit ton of money, which they always do, and they're like, fuck it, let's keep this ball rolling. So there you go. So I'm happy for him, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I haven't seen the other ones after, it's like being Transformers. I saw the first movie. I wasn't a fan of it, so I don't care about the other ones. It is what it is, but if you like dinosaurs, regardless of what kind of plot or, what kind of shit disturbers they are, I'd go see this movie. So, there you go. Lego Jurassic World. Okay, so he does the voice for this for the video game. Like, does he get 2 paychecks, or I don't know how that works. And then, Saturday Night Live, Cut for Time. Obviously, we know what Saturday Night Live is. I did a podcast about that too. Jason Statham. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I always get it right the second time. I don't know. That's what she said. So yeah, he did that. It's an honor to be on Saturday Night Live. That's cool. Then he did Lego Dimensions video game. Again, guys, if you're part of that Lego franchise, see, this is the greatest thing about all these movies is that not only is he like part of these franchises now, but like a thing like Lego. I mean, it's almost a license to print money. I even went to some kind of Lego store in back in the day in like Toronto, or I don't know, it was just outside Toronto. I forgot where it was. And then at the end, they gave you this huge bucket that was shaped like an actual Lego piece, and I still have it. It's one of my favorite toys of all time, and I always like Lego. It's always cool. But yeah, like I'm saying before, I trailed out there. I don't know. I'm memories. Anyways, yeah, you're gonna make money off other shit. They're gonna ask you to do the voice in the video game. They're gonna ask you to do this and that. Like, this is awesome. So it's a good little franchise to be a part of. Then he did a movie called Gem and the Holograms, which I have never heard of. Got a 4.2 rating out of 10. Doesn't look like anybody else heard of this movie. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing for this one. Then The Magnificent Seven. Okay, so nothing's gonna top the original. Okay, this is a remake of the original. But you know what? You got Denzel in there. You got God. I hope I'm saying this guy's name right, because I would love to work with this guy one day. And Tony Antoine Fuqua. God, I hope I'm saying this right. He's a cool. He's the guy that did Training Day, and he's done a lot of other shit. Just look up his stuff. So of course you got Denzel in there. You got Ethan Hawke. You got Vincent D'Onofrio. Chris Pratt, obviously. Great movie. It's still, again, it's not going to top the original. Don't expect it to be better than the original. The original's too classic. But this was, I thought it was pretty good. Like at first you're kind of like, you're kind of getting used to it, whatever. And then, they have the big fight scene at the end there and all that. I don't want to give anything away, but Chris Pratt was great in it. He has one. Again, I don't want to give anything away. It's a classic scene that he has, the way, whatever. But I thought it was great, man. I mean, anything Denzel's in, I'm always going to catch. So, again, not as good as the original, as I pointed out many, many times. But it's still a good movie, so it's absolutely worth checking out. Then in 2016, which apparently is a very busy year for him, he did Passengers. Now, a lot of people got a lot of mixed reviews on this movie. I liked it. I don't know. To me, it played like a Twilight Zone episode. So basically it says here, malfunction in a sleeping pod on a spacecraft traveling to a distant colony planet wakes one passenger 90 years early. And of course, that guy is Chris Pratt. What does he do with that information? I don't know. What is it? Does he, how does he keep busy? Does he, does he take up painting again? I don't know. But Jennifer Lawrence is in it. She's great as always. Lawrence Fishburne, Andy Garcia. You got a bunch of people in here. I think it's a good little movie. I don't know. A lot of people shit on it. I don't know why. I thought it was pretty good. So I don't know. If you got the chance, check it out. Then he was in the TV series called Mom, which I believe is, yes, that's the one with Anna Faris. I no surprise. I'm sure at the time they were seeing each other. Why not? You were in. You know what? I'm sure that episode hopefully makes up for movie 43. Hopefully. So I've seen a couple episodes here and there on repeats. I like it. It's pretty good. Simple little show here. It says here, a newly sober single mom tries to pull her life together in Napa Valley while dealing with her wayward mother. There you go. Also has Allison Janney. I always liked her. She's a really good actress. She's one of these people that will... I'm not saying will act to the day she dies. I mean, it's her choice, obviously. But I'm just saying, she will always get work. She's always good in everything. I just saw her recently in the movie The Imposters. She was good in that, too. That's a good little movie, too, if you have a chance to see that one. Good little show. Check it out. And then, of course, with the success of Guardians of the Galaxy, you got to make another one. But you're not going to call it Part 2. You're going to call it Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And I liked it. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't as good as, the first one. It was, we all knew it was going to be hard to top the first one. We all know that. It seems to be a theme with a lot of movies, superhero movies, like Ant-Man or Deadpool. I mean, the first one, is really good, and the second one, it's still good, but it's not as good as the last one. It's to be expected. Even Iron Man 2 had its problems. We all know that. So, but I thought it was pretty good. Kurt Russell's in it. Gotta love that. There's a funny picture. If you have a chance, Google it. I don't know, like you're gonna use Yahoo or Ask Jeeves. But anyways. If you're a millennial, I'll explain what those two things are later. But anyways, there's a funny picture of Kurt Russell. He's getting older, that guy's awesome too. Him and Goldie Hawn, they're a cool couple. And I also heard they have a daughter that was an Almost Famous. Yeah. Anyways, he fell asleep during. While making the movie, and the whole cast, they got together and they posed with him while he was sleeping in the chair. It's pretty funny. If you have a chance, check it out. But again, check out this movie. If you like the first one, you'll like the second one. Again, not as good as the first, but still good. And Disneyland Resort, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, a video short. Again, you're part of that world, man. Lego, Disney, forget it. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Forget it. No more homeless car rides for him. Guardians of the Galaxy Inferno, another video short. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the trailer Rescue short. Boom, again, ka-ching, ka-ching. Avengers Infinity War. Okay, so this movie kicked ass, man. I mean, this was, everybody obviously always talks about the ending of this movie. It's a pretty good little wrap up. Or is it? Or are they going to come back? Or are they going to make another one? I don't know. I mean, who knows? It's, yeah. Well, it says here's the budget was $321 million. Chump change. And then the total worldwide gross was $2,048,359,754. Wow. Okay. I got news for everybody. With those numbers, nobody's dying. Okay, so don't worry. Eventually, they're going to come back. I know during COVID, it's a lot of things are on hold right now. But believe me, nobody's dying. So again, hell of a cast. I mean, you guys know who's in this movie. I don't gotta go through this shit again. And again, But yeah, Chris Pratt. Same character he played in Guardians of the Galaxy. Did a good job. There you go. You got Jurassic Park, you got Lego, you got it's insane, man. I mean, like, if you're an actor, you just pray that you get one of those, and consider your ass extremely lucky. I mean, he's but again, like, he's, you hear, the reputation with him, and, he's a nice guy. And again, guys, you act nice, don't be a dick in this business. You will, move forward, and people will remember that. You're on set with people. I tell people this all the time. You're on set with people up to like 16 hours, And again, I get it. Everyone's got their trailer or whatever. But, for a lot of that time, you're with people. You're actually interacting with people, and, they're in the same boat as you, man. So just be nice. Don't, be a dick or nothing. Just, go with the flow, man. I mean, you got the chance to be part of history here. So that's pretty awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know what's going to happen. Will they make more? I mean, I'm going to get to a little bit more after this, but yeah. I just realized something. No, wait, was it Avengers Infinity War that all the shit happened at the end, or Endgame? I totally forgot. Fuck. Anyways, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I didn't see it. I'm assuming it's the same thing, I don't know, the dinosaurs just don't know how to act, the humans don't learn, shit goes wrong, and then they fix it again. There you go. Emmett's Holiday Party, a Lego Movie short. The Lego Movie 2, the second part. Again, not as good as the original, but still satisfying. I liked it. The Lego Movie 2 stars take on Ellen's Game of Games. There you go. The Kid, which, the R. Kelly story. No, I'm kidding. I actually never heard of this. What do you got here? Vincent D'Onofrio directed and wrote it. Chris Pratt in there, Ethan Hawke. How come I've never heard of this? It sounds pretty cool. It looks like a Western here. Didn't get the best rating, but still, I don't know. I enjoy a good Western. I've been watching a lot of Westerns recently for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, I'll check this one out for sure. I can't tell you for sure if it's good, but good little cast. Why not? So, yeah, there you go. Then you got Avengers Endgame, which, yeah, I might have completely fucked this up. No, this was the last. No. Okay, so this was the last one. This is where everything goes wrong at the end. Then Mr. Thanos, I don't know. He's just snapping away there. Is it? Yeah, probably. Okay. Again, guys, I haven't seen an Avenger movie in a while, so, well, at least a couple of years, it looks like. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is the one where, yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Mad Titan Thanos. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Barney's evil brother. Yeah. Again, yeah, I fucked up, guys. My bad. Listen, I'm only human too, okay? So what can I tell you? But yeah, again, great. I don't know. There's no bad Avenger movie, is there? I mean, I don't know. Well, which one was it? The first one at the end where they're all eating falafels or something, or good gyros, or I don't know. I forgot. I don't know. Point is, there's no bad Avenger movie. Great movie. Check it out. Jurassic World: The Ride, video shorty did. Onward, Barley Lightfoot, he does the voice in that. So yeah, again, voiceover guys, you go in there, just they tell you what to do. That's it. It doesn't get any easier. Onward, Magic Gems, video shorty did. Then the Tomorrow War. Oh yeah, I just saw this recently. Yeah. So obviously because of the pandemic, I mean, a lot of these movies just can't be released. So I don't know, people like Amazon, Prime Video, whatever, they just buy them and just release them. I mean, this movie was okay. I mean, it's one of those action movies, not a lot of plot, but it's got some good action scenes in it. It's all right. Again, something to do during COVID. And then, yeah, that's the most recent thing he's done. And then he's got a lot of shit lined up. Big shocker. He's got Thor, Love and Thunder coming up. He's going to make an appearance in that. Another Jurassic World. Dominion. Then there's a TV series he's going to be in called The Terminal List. I don't know this one. Former Navy SEAL officer investigates why his entire platoon was ambushed during a high-stakes covert mission. So there you go. He's back at war again. Unfinished business. So, yeah. And then, of course, in 2022, according to the Question Block movie poster, sometime during the holidays, we got the new Super Mario Brothers the movie. And like I mentioned before, he's going to be the voice of Mario. Or if you watch the 1993 version, he's going to play Mario, which it just... Yeah, we never did think of that, back in the day, there's Mario, and Luigi Mario. And, we're like, okay, that's, kind of cute, but, it just sounds stupid. So yeah, I mean, so far, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually like this cast. I think it's pretty good. It says here you got Anya Taylor-Joy playing Princess Peach. You got Chris Pratt playing Mario, obviously. Charlie Day, Luigi. Jack Black, Bowser. Seth Rogen, Donkey Kong. Fred Armisen, Cranky Kong. I gotta say, I did not know who this guy was. Kevin Michael Richardson. He's gonna play Kamek. Which was the Wizard. I think the Wizard was introduced in Super Mario World. What's crazy about this guy, too, is I was just looking up his history here, and it looks like he's done a lot of animation stuff, including The Batman, which, it looks... I mean, it just looks bad, man. I don't know. It looks like, I don't know, Bruce Wayne's got... he's an anorexic or something. It doesn't look good, man. What's cool is he did the voice of Goro in the original Mortal Kombat movie that came out in 1995. And a lot of people still consider that the best video game movie of all time. I know, Double Dragon. I mean, they don't even consider that one. I mean, go figure. But, yeah. Keegan-Michael Key is going to be the voice of Toad. You got Sebastian Maniscalco, which if that's Italian, I apologize. He's going to play Spike. And you got Charles Martinet, which he's the dude that does everything. I mean, everyone just assumed he was going to do Mario because he does Mario, Luigi, Wario for fucking everything else. So obviously you got to put him in there. He's going to do something. I mean, maybe he'll do, like whatever fucking sound effect there. So I don't know. I mean, the big question is, how is Super Mario gonna sound like? Is he gonna, like, is Chris Pratt gonna do like a Chef Boyardee kind of thing? Or, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I have no idea. So that's the thing. So that's the only pick, I'll be honest with you, is got me a little concerned because he's the main guy. And but then I found some clip online here on him on Instagram, who apparently he loves this shit. I mean, you got it nowadays, I guess, being an actor, which I don't know. I mean, I don't know if actors actually like it, but he seems to be having a good time with it. But yeah, he explains his little story with Mario, and enjoy.
So when I was a kid, I lived in Lake Stevens, Washington, and there was this coin-operated laundromat near my house, and it had Super Mario Brothers, the original arcade game. Oh, I love that game. I never had a quarter, it felt like. I'd either steal them from the wishing well. I'd steal. That's wild. Just dawned on me right now. The quarter I stole out of the wishing well to play Super Mario Brothers has come true that I get to be the voice of Mario. But I clearly stole someone else's wish, so just waiting for that row of karma dominoes to come crashing down on me. But as it is right now, it's a Mario. That's not the voice. You'll have to wait to hear the voice. But we were working hard at it, and I'm really excited to announce that I'm going to be the voice of that video game that I dreamed about playing as a kid. Dreams come true.
Damn. I mean, first of all, let me just start by saying this. If the worst thing you do in your life is take a quarter out of a fountain, you lived an extremely clean life. Second, I mean, this guy, I mean, if you weren't convinced at this point that this guy was one of the nicest guys, that's just the nail in the coffin right there. Yeah, so, again, this is a huge deal for him. I mean, it's a huge deal for anybody that grew up loving Super Mario. Yeah, so that's nice, man. It's good that he put out that message out there, just to, put fans at ease, people like me during this podcast. And I do believe they will come up with a good voice. And yeah, we're all waiting, man. And I'm, sure, we're going to find that clip on YouTube eventually, and let's see where it goes. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this movie. Growing up as a kid, I loved Mario, big Nintendo kid. Well, more just big, but yeah, and it sucks what they did with the 1993 movie. They tried to do something for adults as well as kids, and it just, it's fun to watch now just for jokes, whatever. But I mean, it wasn't the shit that we were, really looking forward to. So apparently, the same people that are doing this movie are the same people that are doing Minions. So very popular franchise as well. So yeah, guys, let's just see what happens. I mean, there's no way they could fuck it up again twice, right? I mean, I just want this movie to do good, because then, who knows? I mean, the sky's the limit. I mean, they already made a Sonic the Hedgehog movie, so, I mean, you got Sega ahead of Nintendo a little bit. So again, Nintendo, the whole franchise there. I mean, I'll get into that one day. I'll do a whole podcast about that for sure. But It's been a very family-friendly, franchise for a while now. But yeah, now it's time to break into the movies again. And because of that first movie, it's fucked a lot of things up for a while. So yeah, they definitely. I mean, there's no excuses this time. So, they've waited this long. Animation has come a long way since that horrible, shitty intro in that movie. I mean, even at the time, like 90s, like it looked like shit. I mean, you saw the Disney stuff, forget it. Anyways, but yeah, hopefully, it'll do well. And then, who knows what could happen. A Legend of Zelda movie, Mega Man movie. Sky's the limit. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just wait and see what happens. We waited this long. What's another year and a half? Also, in 2022, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. It's Christmas, so there's a profit to be had. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It's going to be released 2023. And the thing he's working on, the latest thing, whatever, just got announced, is something called Cowboy Ninja Viking. I'm going to repeat that again. Cowboy Ninja Viking. Okay. A government program turns Duncan, a man who suffers from multiple personality disorder, into a super soldier with the attributes of a cowboy, a ninja, and a Viking. Hey, you got Priyanka Chopra Jonas in there. That's right, she married one of the dudes there. I forgot. Okay, so far that's it. Just her and Chris Pratt. That's it. The director is Michelle McLaurin. Okay, that's a good little resume. You got Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones. You got X-Files there. Okay, so Canadian. All right, sweet. So there you go, guys. I'm absolutely looking forward to that movie. That's going to be awesome. But there you go, man. I mean, Chris Pratt. He's again. I'm just assuming at this point he's a god. I mean, gods do eat a lot of fish, right? So I don't know. I mean, that would make sense. But damn. I mean, this is a hell of a life this guy's lived. Oh my God. And there's no signs of slowing down, But at the same time, I mean, the thing I like the most about this dude is he's not full of himself. He's a nice guy. You don't hear anything really bad about him. I mean, I don't know. I don't. But I don't know. Then again, I don't know. Ever since COVID, I watch news like maybe once a month, and that's it. It's like Bill Burr says. Oh, okay. COVID is still out there. Okay, cool, done. I love Bill Burr. But anyways, yeah. I mean, I usually I wish people all the best. Like after I do these podcasts, there's like. It's already happened with Chris. I mean, he's killing it. I mean, this guy's doing such a great job. So I guess there's only one more thing to do. Play what possibly might be one of the best TV bloopers of all time.
Good comeback story, right? Seabiscuit, the Mighty Ducks,
Robert Downey Jr.,
Rocky.
Yes.
Kim Kardashian.
Well,
In the video, she gets cum on her back, I think.
Only gonna make the rap party.
Jeez. I mean, you know what's the best too is like everyone's laughing. Amy Poehler, I think, is the only one that's like not laughing. She just like looks at him like, "Oh, Chris," and like Rashida Jones like hits him after, and Like he's got the exact same face that he made when he said he would steal quarters out of the fountain. You know, like not me. You know, kind of face. That's fucking hilarious, man. Okay, so worst case scenario, from what I see, Chris Pratt could basically do like anything he wants in this life, except probably get production from Kanye West. Hey, hey, things happen. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I gotta say, I definitely did not know all this shit about Chris Pratt before I did this podcast. Yeah, he really does seem like a good dude. So, once again, I do wish him all the best in his career. So far, so good. And again, I don't mean to harp on this. All I'm saying is, the character Mario is very precious to a lot of people, including me. So again, Chris, we love you, man. But please, for God's sakes, don't fuck this up. Okay? It's a big deal to everybody. And if you can... Chris, I get it, man. You got money. And again, if I could just give you some advice, and these are things I learned in the late 80s. If you do have to save the princess, and if that penis-looking guy is there, don't get discouraged, okay? He's going to tell you, I'm sorry, Mario, but our princess is in another castle. And don't worry, eventually you'll find her. Coming her back. Anyways, don't worry. You will find her. Remember, you're Super Mario, aka Chris Pratt.